All right, Mike. I'm gonna give you a quick basic, just a few tips on basic gold panning here. So all I like to do is, you see, I do it right here in my kitchen sink. First thing you need is a nice big bucket, like I told you earlier, tub, whatever. You just put that thing right there, right in the middle of your sink, no problem. You don't want to fill it all the way up. I think to use regular tap water is fine. You want to have that filled up to about somewhere right in here is good for you. Not to where it's, spilling over when you're panning your gold. Second thing you're gonna need, trusty pan here. I like to have a couple. I use the Garrett sluice when I have a lot bigger, more coarse rocks. Now this is the pay dirt right here, and I've already classified it down pretty small, so I will not need to use the strainer whatsoever. So, but if you got the big rocks in there like you were talking about, you're gonna want to run that through there, and it's quite simple. Just pour your dirt right in there and shake, 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 and that'll classify it down for you. Now I went ahead in this and I added one nice nugget and I can't remember, 5 or 6 smaller pieces of gold. I think it's 5. Just so you can see the results here at the end. I've already kind of ran this. There might be some small fines in there outside of what I added, but I'm going to run it through the actual sluice that I got set up here. That's the best part about gold pan is you can pretty much do it absolutely anywhere. This is the stuff that I was talking about, jet dry. All you need is a couple drops of that, and that helps cut the surface tension. That way the finer gold, the flakes, don't float away on you. And also you're going to need that squirt bottle that we talked about earlier. It'll help suck up that gold. And then of course, a pair of tweezers. Alright, so somewhere right in there is good. So you're about 1 inch from the top. Just push that bad boy out of the way. Gold pan there. And again, just a couple drops of this stuff. It'll help break that surface tension. And what I like to do also is, get it mixed around a little bit before you actually start your panning. Just like that. And just go ahead and like I said, just a little bit when you start. I wouldn't do more than a couple tablespoons. I'm going to dump everything that I have in here into there, which is an adequate amount. Alright, so once you get the dirt in the pan, it's quite simple. So just do a little dunk here. You want to cover that dirt just a little bit and just give it a shake. All we're doing is breaking it down. So shake, 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 shake. Shake, shake, shake. A couple swirls. Shake, shake, shake. And if you'll notice here, you have a couple different thicknesses of rivets. You have your fines over here. You have the larger here. Okay, and then the little bit smaller in between the small and the large here, your mediums. What I like to do is, if I got a lot of rocks and I did not classify it, I would run it through this stuff until I get it more down to the fines. But being as this stuff is pretty fine already, I'm going to go ahead and get away with doing the fine area right over here. So, but the most important part is, break down all that clay and all that black sand. You want to get that gold to sink to the bottom. That's the most important part. Just give it some good shakes. The whole idea is shake the gold to the bottom, and the lighter stuff will float to the top, and that'll allow the gold to kind of filter over into one corner. Just tilt that pan just a little bit. That'll get that gold to filter. A couple more shakes. Now this is what I like to do. I don't know if a lot of people do it. It's kind of my personal technique. But once I'm done shaking and shaking and shaking, right when I'm about to stop, I like to do a couple little, I call it the shimmy. couple little, and then pause. That allows that material to kind of glue itself together, and that allows the gold to stay down on the bottom of the pan a little bit better. So shake, shake, shake. Now it's just as simple as, get rid of that water right off the top, and it's real simple motions just like this. So all you're trying to do is take that top layer off of there, just like that, real soft. Now you don't want to do it all. You want to stop once you start seeing there's a lot of dirt starting to move, and then go ahead and dip your pan and give it some more shakes. Shake, shake, shake. Really that simple. Now shimmy and do it again. Real soft. Let the water do the work for you. That's the important part. Stop. Again, a couple little swirls. I like to do that every once in a while as well. And then do the shake and the shimmy right at the end. And again. See how that water is just taking those top layers off? Nice and slow. Then do it again. Shake, shake, shake. And shimmy. And shake it around. And shimmy. Now we're starting to get lower down here. I can hear my gold in there because I put a good little nugget in there so that way we can really see it. And shimmy. Just taking those layers off. Drop it down. And do a little swirl. Shake it back down. Shimmy. Again. So just all you're doing is trying to repeat that process. This is not a race. It's a marathon. You want to do it real nice and slow. That way you're not losing any of your gold, and especially your fine gold. That's the easiest stuff to lose. It'll come right out, float away on you. There we go. Shimmy. Now we're getting down to the bottom here. Just trying to get this loose dirt right off the top. Not taking too much now. Real slow. Shake. And shimmy. Let that gold settle at the bottom. That gold is heavy, so it will settle if you're doing it properly. You don't want to be aggressive at all. Just nice and smooth. Taking those top layers off. And shimmy. And again. Almost getting down to the bottom here. Oh, I see my gold. You want to take it down, take it down. And again. It's just rocks. This gold is heavy. There you go. So now we're down to the black sands. Okay. Now, one of the hardest things that it took me a little bit of time to learn, obviously you can see that nugget right there, but one of the hardest things that took me a little bit of time is getting the gold to walk itself up into the corner once you get into those real heavy, thick black sands. So what I found works for me is you don't need much dirt or much water, just enough to where you can get that spinning motion on the water that's going to brush all that black sand and the extra little dirt that you had off the gold. So it's just as simple as spinning it, just like this. Nice and soft. Nice and soft. There we go. So now all that gold, like we said in the beginning of the video, it's going to be right at the top. And this is what I was talking about, walking the gold. So you have the gold right there. So you can literally, let's turn it this way, and just tap. That's going to walk that gold. See how that gold's just wanting to stay right there at the top of that pan? That's something that took me a little bit of practice, but once I got it, I truly got it. So now there's all your gold. Got a little piece over here. Another thing we talked about is needing a good pair of tweezers. That's definitely important. And let me show you. To have all that stuff out is very, very important at all times. So that way when you see gold, you get gold. Okay, so go ahead and grab this piece right here. And we'll just slide it up over here to the top. Right there. Okay. Bring the rest of those black sands down just a little bit. Now earlier, you were talking about what do I need the little squirt bottle. Well, let me show you here. This is why you need that squirt bottle right here. So you get the water, the deepest part over the gold you're trying to squirt, upside down with the bottle, and put it right on the gold and squeeze. Now all that gold just dropped itself down into that bottle, and no matter what you do, you can take up a lot of water here. Let me show you. Let me suck some water up here. You'll never ever lose that gold out of there because it has a stopper inside the bottle to where it does not suck the gold off the bottom. So once you suck the gold up, you take your water, squeeze it out, and then right back into more gold. Now obviously I can't suck these pickers up right there. These guys right here. But as you can see, they are right there. But I hope that helps, Mike. That's just a quick little tutorial on basic gold panning. It's pretty easy. Just take your time, have fun, enjoy it. Do not rush it. Like I said, it's not a race. It's truly a marathon, so don't try to do it too fast. Let me know if you have any more questions, buddy. Peace.